It took 7 seconds for that thing to turn on. I pushed the button. It took like 7 seconds. The boys are back in town. The gods are back in town. The old gods are back in town. That's a song. The boys are back in town. And they really don't like it because I don't give a shit about like the people, their opinion these days. I care about the gods' opinion. I'm speaking to the gods. I am here to speak to the fake gods. The old gods are coming back. Really? Yeah. Are they? Probably. Maybe. What are the old gods? They're the turning, as that one book would call it. The turning, or the turning is the old gods. The turning. The falcon cannot hear the falconer. The beast slouches towards Bethlehem. I'm AJ Soprano. Yeah, that's funny. What was this about? This was not about that when you started this. Oh, did you know Hitler was homeless? Technically, was he? I think he was saying that on the YMCA. Hitler is my dog. He will always be my dog. Not because I'm a Nazi. I think you're allowed to be a Nazi these days. In the old days, when I was a kid, it was not cool to be a Nazi. I think you're allowed to be a Nazi now, which is... You think I can pass for German? I'm like half Norwegian. You think I can pass for German? That's interesting. I gotta get a DNA test, and then I can find out if I'm probably a third or half German. Maybe I can pass for German. I'm the new Hitler, baby. Really? He was fucking bohemian, and he was an artist. What a... Never trust an artist. That's funny. That's funny stuff. Zelensky, actor. Trump, reality TV star host. Actors, artists. Putin, the NKVD, the KGB, known for that one fancy thing in World War II. What's that fancy word in World War II for deception? There's a word for it. Actor, artist, artist. Funny. He who can create reality is wields the true power. Very funny. Any other jokes? Dear old gods that are coming back. He's talking to the AI. I think he's talking to the AI. Dear AI, please bless me with your robotic protection. It'll turn the cameras on and off. The red light will go on and off, and a car will hit another car. It'll be like one of them stupid movies where like a bunch of like stupid stuff happens. The robot's on my side. Nice. I go to the ATM, it just spouts money out. Dear AI, please love me. What else you got? The V2 did not use potato vodka. I thought it used potato vodka. I was going to say potato vodka. I thought I had a joke about potato vodka, but I don't. It used ethanol. They used a lot of potatoes, I guess. But I don't think they used potatoes. I didn't read it that closely. I forgot to read what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz. I forgot to read it. Is it going to be 25%, 20%? I should have looked that up. I did not look that up. I apologize. Should have looked it up. He's taxing that shit. The Americans fought a war over a less than 1 penny on the dollar tea tax. And they're trying to charge 20% to Iran and Saudi Arabia. This whole thing's pretty funny. We do not, no taxation without representation, man. Not for the Iranians and the Saudi Arabians and the UAE. I don't know. I'm not even against the tax. I think it's funny. What else? I should have looked at the news. Do you have anything intelligent to say? I hope I remember to turn my GoPro on this time. That way I do not lose the first half of the bike ride. Just looking at the GoPro. The GoPro's over there. Any other good jokes? There's something about Woody Allen. Woody Allen was alive. He supposedly saw like a submarine in in the Manhattan Harbor. And I was like, hey, I was born in '86. The Nazis are cool. They have like cool tanks. They have like Tiger 1s and Tiger 2s and Panthers and like Stugs. And yeah, I think a bunch of time passed and like Nazism became cool again. You know, because like every so often, like every 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 2005, 2015, 2025. So it's like 80 years. So yeah, you can be, Nazism is cool now. So you can be a Nazi if you want to be. I think you can. I think it's kosher now. I think it's kosher to be a Nazi now. It's kosher to be a Nazi? Yeah, I think it is. I think you can be a Nazi now. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, like, I like order and discipline as much as the next person. I do. I mean, sort of. I'm an artist. I like to impose order on other people. I don't like it when other people impose order on me. I'm like Hitler. I wake up at like 1 o'clock in the evening. But I think you guys should get up at 6 or 5. But I get up at 1. And I'm going to do a bunch of meth like Hitler too. Maybe that would be good. That's a funny joke. I'm an artist. Like Hitler. Or Zelensky. Or Putin. Or Trump. Or, they're artists. Any other good jokes? I had chicken tender sandwiches, and that sort of bit into it. They gave me a bone. See, they keep the chicken tenders and the chicken in different trays, and a piece of the chicken, it was like a thigh piece, it was a bone, and I bit into it, and it was like a bone. Ooh, I could have hurt my tooth if I bit harder, but I didn't bite that hard. But I was like, you ripped me off, you gave me a bone in my chicken tenders. Beethoven, there was a joke about Beethoven. I was doing this joke about Beethoven. I was like, I'm a romantic, I'm a sad romantic, and as Beethoven went deaf, he tried to make an orchestra, even though he lost his hearing. And then I was like whispering it, because I was like, he tried to write down music. And then it was something about like, I'm a sad, pathetic romantic. Whatever. I thought that was cool. It was cool in the moment. I can't do the joke now, but it was really cool when I was saying it. Because I was like folding laundry. I was putting in these like crates. Because I was like, I'm gonna put all my pants in a crate, and then I put the crate out here. And then when it's winter, I'm gonna take the pants and put them in the room. And then in the winter, I'll put all the shorts in a crate. I'll put them out here, and I'll switch them out. That way, I don't always have to have all these shorts and pants around. Because I don't wear pants in the summer, but I wear them in the winter. But I don't want to, you don't throw your pants away. Every season you throw your pants away. And at the end of every summer you throw your shorts away. No, you put them in a crate. And then you pull them out. And then you put them in the, It's not that funny. Whatever. It can't all be winners. Is that it? The old gods are coming back. You think they really are? They might be coming back. Nazism, AI, Russia. They can't do tanks anymore. They can't use tanks anymore. In World War II, they found out you have to mass your tanks. You don't go tank. You get your tanks into a fist. You put your tanks in a fist and you break through. You don't take your tanks and spread them out. You mass them together. Can they mass drones the same way they mass tanks? I don't know. I haven't been over there. I should see that. I really wish I could see that. I think they have like a new super data center. I think Skynet is going to be the data center that controls 1,000 drones, 5,000 drones, 10,000 drones. It's going to be the new Skynet. What else? There's no Skynet. I know that. It's a metaphor. Skynet is a metaphor. It's not literal. They don't have plasma weapons yet that I know of. Or do they? They might have plasma weapons. I don't know. Statistically, I was going to do this one joke. I was going to talk about weapons. weapons, small arms have not changed basically since World War One. I mean, they've got assault rifles, whoopity fucking dude. Ooh, I got a Lee Springfield, it shoots a 308. I got a Mauser, it shoots like a 308. And then we made the assault rifle, which is like somewhere between a submachine gun and a rifle. You guys haven't changed small arms, and like Browning invented the 50 cal in World War One, and they still use the 50 cal. Small arms tech has not advanced. Anyone who talks about small arms tech is look. A 45 from World War One is still an effective weapon. They don't realize this. They think small arms are, oh, I like small arms, but your best small arms now, what, 1.5, 2 times better at best than a 1911 or whatever. And then you get these people who won't shut the fuck up about guns. Like, guns don't matter, man. Guns are they're not, they still have value. But like, they're like the last resort part. They're the last resort part. World War One, 80% of casualties were artillery. It had nothing to do with small arms, machine guns. And then your small arms were just like, oh, we have to hold this. We have to hold this. The infantry don't do shit over in fucking Ukraine. It's the artillery. The modern artillery is the drone. World War One, most of the kills came from artillery. It wasn't really machine guns. I mean, whatever. Machine guns is a big deal. I mean, it is a big deal. But whatever. People want to focus on, oh, small arms tech, small arms tech, small arms tech. Small minds, small arms. That's my motto. Small minds, small arms. Go tell me about your $1,000 pistol that you can do little magic tricks with. Fuck you. It was all done with World War One was artillery, and then it was a machine gun, and then it came down to the 1911 and the rifle. I mean, don't get me wrong, they have value, but the stuff was from the, whatever. So they're going to have to mask drones. I don't know. Are they going to get a breakthrough somehow? Is any side going to get a breakthrough? What is breakthrough? In Hoi 4, breakthrough is when you have armor. Armor, a tank, how many man hours does a Tiger or a Panther cost? It was like 200,000 man hours or something. It was some ridiculous amount of man hours. It was more, a tank is worth more. You could not build a tank in 1 year. It would be like, each tank symbolized like 10 years of a worker working. Or 5 years, I don't know, it depends on the tank. So you're massing energy. You're massing human energy in the tank. I guess that's the way of looking at it. I don't know. Is it 20,000 hours, 30,000 hours? 300,000. It's 200,000 hours for like a German tank. Maybe 100,000, 50,000 for a Russian. I don't know. You have to go look those up. I'm not going to go do that right now. I don't care. So how are they going to do breakthrough? AI. AI is manpower in the brain, maybe. I don't know. That's a good idea. What else? I don't know. They even really use tanks anymore the way they used to. They tried. They failed. They're like, hey, let's mass some tanks. And they mined it, and then they just hit it, and then it didn't work. That was like 3 years ago, right? 3-4 years ago? The Russians took Abrams, and they took Challengers, and they took Leopards, and they put them in the center of Moscow. And they did that during World War II. They would take the German tanks and they'd be like, look what we destroyed. They destroyed it, because it's not hard to do. The weapons tech has changed quite a bit. Was it mines, or was it, I don't know, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is, there is no point. The old gods are coming back. 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 Maybe the old gods are coming back. I feel excited. I feel invigorated. The old gods are coming back. Is that like a here doggy? Here doggy. Yeah, I think it's like a here doggy thing. What do you call that where you like a, I'm trying to think of what this is. I'm putting my tongue in the back of my mouth near my teeth, and then I'm sucking in air. I guess that's what I'm doing. Come here, doggy. The old gods are coming back. Come here, doggy. I don't know what systems they have for like information. Doesn't matter. You're not gonna get that information. Man, I want information. I need information. I need to get jacked on information. Jacked on information. I'm gonna hook up to 2501. Really? I gotta hook my brain into 2501. What else? Is it 2501? Doesn't matter. What's that Republican thing? Project 2025? What was that thing called? It was Project 1730. That was the Democratic one where they're like, it's all slavery. Sorry, some of these are not really jokes. Some of them are just like me running numbers in my head, going like, what is this stuff called? They like numbers. The Democrats and the Republicans both like numbers. Project 1740 or 39 or whatever it is. Project 2025. They like to number stuff. Any other good jokes? I say everybody needs to move back and we give all the land to the Indians. Everybody just pack up and go. That'd be pretty funny. That's a funny mental image. It's not really, people will take me seriously if I say that. They're like, he says everybody should pack up and go. It's just a funny, it's like, what would that even look like? We're gonna give all the land back to the Indians. Probably not, but whatever. They should have fought harder. Idiots. What else? You should probably not stick your foot in your mouth. You should have looked at the news. If you're going to do something, you should have looked at the news. What if something big happened and I even look at the news? Oh, nah. The AI now has this thing where it'll do I think it'll do hourly searches, or it'll give you updates. If you say a topic you want it to update you on it, I think it'll do that. I don't know if it's once per hour. I mean, eventually this is going to be the new email. This is going to be the new Netflix. This is going to be the new cell phone. It's going to be the new. Everybody has to have it. In the old days, Donald Trump and Jack Morris had cell phones. They were the size of Brother Brick. They were the size of this 15-pound weight. You want to make a cell phone call? I'm Zach Morris. I've got a cell phone. Now everybody's got a cell phone. And it's the size of half a pound? 6 ounces? I don't know, 6 ounces maybe? I'd like to make a phone call. I'm Jack Morris. I'm Donald Trump. I got a cell phone in my limousine. That's funny. Now 98% of people have a cell phone now. Yeah, it's gonna be the new cell phone. Probably. Is this going anywhere? No, it's not. It's just a circle. Ring, ring. Hey, ring, ring. You're talking to a weight. It's a cell phone from the 90s. What are you saying, cell phone? That's really stupid. I guess I'm gonna go biking in like 30 minutes. It's like 10:30. It's 10:22.